Before we get to our next selection, we see Matt Nagy there, the head coach of the Chicago Bears. That's a lot of stuff on the wall.
The 2020 NFL Virtual Draft is officially in the books. The Chicago Bears made a couple trades and ended up drafting 7 players. Before we review and discuss each pick, let's just discuss last night's video, because holy shit, you guys were pissed. I want to start by reiterating, never once did I say Kmet isn't a stud, because he is. I've wanted Grant Delpit since I watched Mississippi State play versus LSU back in 2018 and he had 2 interceptions. Look at all my Bears mock draft videos.
If Grant Delpit is there and we don't take him, then we have a problem.
Yeah, I'll literally fly up to Chicago and give Ryan Pace a piece of my mind.
Delpit is available and we just go, nah, like it's okay.
Yeah, we don't need him. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's not going to happen. Again, I don't even want to get my hopes up with Grant Delpit because I don't think he's going to be available. After not pursuing Von Bell or Tony Jefferson, I had my last bit of faith in Pace drafting Delpit if he was there at 43. He's got the versatility to play strong safety and let Eddie go back to free. I was never once concerned about his tackling. You can teach that at the NFL level. And of course, Grant Delpit was there at 43, and we passed on him. And you saw my reaction to all the built-up stress and anxiety. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I was at the Bears season opener against the Packers and saw with my 2 eyes Aaron Rodgers torch Deion Bush. Great backup, but don't have much faith in him as a starter. I guess my last hope is we sign Tony Jefferson. I've tweeted him multiple times and I'll just continue to do so. I guess what I'm trying to say is, Cole Kmet, I want nothing but great things from you in Chicago. Hopefully Graham can mentor you and help you become one of the best tight ends in our league. I acted out of anger and frustration and I do apologize, and I'll always have your back when wearing the blue and orange. All right, enough of that. Let's get into the video. With the 43rd overall pick in the 2nd round, the Chicago Bears selected Cole Kmet, tight end out of Notre Dame, or better known Tight End University. Local kid, a true Y who can do it all. Kmet is loaded with raw talent, has the ability to excel in Matt Nagy's offense with the size and athletic ability, hand-eye coordination, and excellent hands. 7 picks later, the Chicago Bears selected Jaylon Johnson with the 50th overall pick in the 2nd round, cornerback out of Utah. Here's an absurd stat. He allowed 3 touchdowns in 1,256 college coverage snaps. Physical press corner with many experts giving him day 1 grades, but injury concerns played with a torn labrum caused him to slip to the Bears at 50. Sounds kind of familiar to Eddie Jackson if you ask me. If he can stay healthy, I adore this pick. We obviously didn't have any picks going forward until the 5th round, where we took Trevis Gibson, 155th overall in the 5th round, edge out of Tulsa. Not gonna act like I know anything about this pick, but never a bad thing to have depth on the D-line edge. We saw last year how important that is. Hopefully he can come in and fill that number 3 edge role in a way that Aaron Lynch did when he first arrived in 2018. Up next, we have Kindle Vildor, 5th round, 163rd overall, cornerback out of Georgia Southern. I don't know who the scout is that does the Georgia area, but Pace must really trust him. Not only the Georgia ties, but also the smaller schools like Georgia Southern and Valdosta State, and they tend to turn out pretty damn well. I read he played some safety in college as well. Good player, his inconsistent play led him to fall to the 5th round. And finally, our 3rd pick in the 5th round, 173rd overall, Darnell Mooney, wide receiver out of Tulane. Crazy speed, ran a 4.38 at the combine. From what I've read, not great hands, maybe lack of concentration. But you know who else was drafted in the 5th round? Johnny Knox. I'm fine with this pick. We needed a speedster, a necessity in today's league. And then finally in the 7th round, we went back to back with offensive tackles. Arlington Hambright and Lachavious Simmons. I may have just screwed that up. Where do we even start with these names? I'll feel bad in 30 years when someone has to pronounce these names during their Hall of Fame inductions. But on a real, it's not a bad plan to take them this late. We already have our starting tackles this year. No way you pay the guys that much not to start. These 2 tackles can both redshirt a year, and hopefully one of them shows enough promise for the next season. Don't forget, Charles Leno Jr. was drafted in the 7th round back in 2014. Well guys, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Before I head out, Khalil Mack's younger brother just signed with the Bears. How badass is that?